I can do "Stroking" by Clarence Carter. Like
Oh,
that
we're
is.
going right away. Here we
Yeah,
go. Okay.
where's the
Yeah, yeah.
overlay?
What overlay? The
Oh, there we
two-person
go.
overlay?
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go. Oh fuck,
oh,
we're both doing it. There we go. Oh Jesus,
oh.
this is our first time. I'm done. You're in
Here we are.
charge.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so no, but I like an acting song, if you will, if I'm gonna be on karaoke. So like I will do like "Stroking" by Clarence Carter because it's not really like you don't need to be good at singing. You just got to kind of feel it, and then the ladies love you. And I may or may not have had panties thrown at me uh, while I'm singing that song. The older
yeah. Okay.
ladies love it.
Okay. Yeah. I was just listening to. I don't know if I know this song.
You probably don't.
Okay, but it
Um,
sounds like stroking sounds like a something. I don't know. The older
and then you
ladies
have
would love.
And then you have "My Dingaling" by Red Peters, another great song. I typically will do anything revolving or evolving around sex or my dick,
Okay,
just because I feel like you can play with it a lot.
and does it hide the fact that you're not actually singing well?
Correct.
Boom.
Correct.
All right. See, I feel
Yes.
like for me, so the one of the first times I did karaoke, I was just like, I can do any Queen song. I can't. Queen
It's
is
tough.
just absolutely ridiculous to do
Yeah.
because there's so many vocal tracks in those songs.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like even when you're doing one of the songs, you don't really know which one you're doing because there's just so many layers there.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But I feel like now I'm like, all right, I've got Bohemian Rhapsody is just that's an easy one because I know the words. You
Layup.
don't even have to think about it.
Right.
And I
And
can
you can butcher that.
yeah, but you don't want to.
No.
Um, but I'm thinking like a lot of 90s songs are probably absolute hits
Oh yeah.
for any sort of karaoke. And I feel like those are all pretty easy. Like I feel like you could pull off like an Alanis Morissette, maybe.
So here's the problem with like so I will tend to go.
And I'm here.
I can't hit that.
Yeah. Okay.
But so I'll go with like a Bootsy Collins. I'd rather be with you. Like I'll go with a funk realm, and I'll get a little funky with it. I'll
Okay.
get a little
Okay.
funky funk. Yeah, like that's. I like anything where I can move my hips and
Gotcha.
really sway them, and put the back into it and have myself a day and feel like the Divinals. I touch myself. I might touch everybody in the fucking crowd when I'm singing that one.
See, and here's where you would shine is your crowd interaction is just would be huge. It'd be
That's where I
huge.
live.
Yeah, that's where I live. You live in the crowd. You
I
live.
don't have the body to show off the sex, so I have to manufacture the sex with the
You
crowd.
manufacture this from within, and
Yeah,
you exert it. Yeah, it's the aura that you're giving off. I like that.
sometimes. So you know what? You want to start the show?
I mean, yeah, already the first 30 seconds of this
Yeah.
was way better than anything we talked about last week.
Why am I fucking shocked? Like, I know he won't hear this. He might be watching on the way home, but whew, you ever
I
seen
don't know.
paint dry?
I feel like you and I talk, and then
Yeah.
sometimes when he's here, he just mentions stuff. Nothing against Coco because he is great. He does have
Yes.
he has a lot of good points that he brings up, but when we're together, we get off track way more, but it's more entertaining for sure.
Well, that's you know what? Fuck this. I'll put in the music after. When you and I when we're together, that's a song, right? Somewhere. When we're cruising together, that's a great one too. That's a great karaoke song. Cruising
When we were
together,
together in
cruising.
1975. I don't think I've ever heard this song before,
Oh, there's one from
but it
like
is on
the early
Spotify.
2000s. Um, but yeah, you're right. Like, I mean, think back to it. Like, I actually sent. No, I didn't send. I was talking to a colleague of mine, a friend at work, and I was telling them I was going through our Instagram last night because a friend of mine sent a video of them in the field, somebody I work with, and I went back to see if we could find one of the ones where we were on the field running around, put on social media. And I came back to the one where we were talking about putting on a CD and making love, and I lost it because I envisioned somebody fucking to us listening to the podcast.
I don't know if that's happened. I might have
hope
agreed
not.
at the time.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
No,
didn't. Oh,
you're like, I hope that hasn't happened.
So I'm still hoping that it hasn't happened. I don't think it has, but maybe maybe it has, because there's 2+ years of shows now.
Mm-hmm.
There's countless amounts of listens between all 100 and X amount of shows that we did. I didn't even know the show, like the show number last week. I still don't know the show number.
I think we're 127 or 128.
Ooh. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Like,
you got to think that it's probably happened, but,
yeah.
And even to dive a little bit further into that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you think someone's been listening to the show and then been like, I got to fucking get after it? And then they go do the business. Yeah, there is something worth looking into.
Like you got so excited because we're talking about your team.
Text us on the Bring It hotline if we've made you, hot and ready to go for your partner.
Oh, or maybe it's more of like you took an extra, instead of just taking a half a Cialis, you took the full pill, and like the lovemaking mix just ran out, and the next up in your playlist was episode 69 of Bring It, and we're talking zombies.
Was it zombies on 69? I figure there was probably a lot of forced innuendos on 69. I think that's what it was.
I don't know. I don't even know how well we did on 69. 69.
I don't think we did it justice, but
no. That's what she said episode May 11th, 2022, in case anybody wants to go listen to episode 69. But yeah, no, you're right. But I agree. Like, nothing against Coco, but I think it's a lot different when it's you and I. And just like, I mean, fuck, we stayed on after a Challenge Cup episode for 2 extra hours doing Meatloaf album covers. I was talking to that about people I work with. They're like,
yeah.
What?
So speaking of, so you brought up the people you work with and the videos. Dude, I sent you a video of Vanessa this weekend. And I thought that was a joke, and I don't think it was. I think she actually fell.
She did. I've seen her fall before.
But it was perfectly in tune with like the fake, and then it was like a play dead. And that video, I was like dying. Oh. And I thought it was a joke. The whole time I was like, oh my God, that is perfect. I'm going to put that one in my back pocket.
Oh yeah.
But she was,
I think I might have to put that in, we might have to put that on TikTok with like some music or something, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So there was some, there was that play in particular. I was like, oh, I got to go back and clip that one.
Oh, here we go. Whoop.
It looks like, look how she falls though. Like, I still don't know if that's.
Oh wait, come on, hit play again. Here we go. And Klutz is at the plate.
And she's just like, I can't do this anymore.
Fucking dead. Like, I can watch this on goddamn repeat. Whoop, sniper.
There's no. Come on, this like look at the person on second base dying, absolutely dying. Like, look, it's like a nice. We're going up, and then it's just dropped.
Hey V, just stick to regular deliveries or a pump fake or two. Fucking goalie shouldn't be doing that.
You know what she reminds me of here? You know those like little wooden dolls that you like press the bottom and they stand up, and then you let go of it, and they fall immediately. That's exactly what this is. What a great move.
It looks like somebody pulled out her battery and she just melted.
Yeah. This would actually be a good move if she was able to get the pitch off. Mm-hmm. So pitch it, then do the fall. Because the batter's not going to swing.
No. I mean, and here's the other thing. I thought the test of the best, this women's tournament on Sunday, was about softball. Apparently, it was about balance. That was it. Who could stand up the longest? It would win the game.
Oh, that was beautiful. I was watching and I was like, that is crazy.
Oh my God. We found our new Wally's World. We found our new triple play video. This is just, I can't believe there wasn't more. There's only a couple laughs. Klutz? I never looked at Klutz. Klutz must have gone all the way to third after that one.
Straight hand to the face, like what's going on here?
Oh shit. Yeah, but this is us, Dustin. This is us. Couple boys, couple of bros, just hanging out,
that show for
talking. You're right. When we did the Beast of the East, I loved doing the reveal of the pools. I didn't love picking teams. That was a bad idea by me. This is way more fun where we're just kind of talking. We get the softball going. We get bullshit and have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And after the show last week, Coco and I, we talked. We're like, we know that we're the second and third seat. We know that you bring the energy. We know it's not the same without you. So, I mean, yeah. Coco's got to step up his game in those 2-person podcast situations, but he'll get there.
He will.
He's 2 years in. He's 2 years in. I think you get to year 5, and I think he's going to be shining in that spot.
He's at long season A ball right now. Like we put him in the developmental league. Yeah. He made it to short season A, full seasons at each development.
He'll get there. He'll get there.
He might top out at double A. Yeah. Independent league ball. He'll be in the Frontier League soon enough. Yeah. Oh Jesus. But yeah, I mean, like, when you're out, I really need to step it up. But like when Coco's out, we just got to pick up. Well, I would say slack, but we just got to pick up where there's not that extra person. It's just next man up. That's what we are.
Yeah, and softball did not help. Did not help us last week. There was nothing to talk about.
They did fucking nothing for us.
There's nothing to talk about. Like the PIF is coming up this weekend. It's gonna rain all weekend.
Oh, weekend.
It's like 60% rain. Like you look at like the little thing on the bottom, and it, like typically it shows like it's gonna go up to 80, and then it's gonna drop down to 20. It's like 60.
Yeah.
There's like a straight line, and then it might get up to 80 at one point, and you're like, okay.
Here's my question: Is that because Quebecois are like to be a little different, and they want to be their own, so they don't share their weather data outside of the borders of the province?
That seems like a bold move, just for like the whole sake of tourism. But yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for this weekend. Oh shit! All right.
If the rain holds.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, it's an episode, right? Welcome to mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue, le bring it.
Le bring it.
The bring it.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle Grangoson Géraud. Tout s'appelle de l'argent.
And I'm drinking another Hazy Rays IPA.
Oh, you went? Is that what you went with last week?
Yeah, it's been kind of my staple here for summer of 2023. And then on deck I have Von Trapp and Fox Farm.
Nice.
Hop Van Vies, and that is a nice dry hopped wheat ale, which is pretty good.
I love that.
I've been getting into the wheat ales as it's getting warmer, just because it's a different, it's a little bit lighter than your typical IPA or New England IPA, and I don't know, it's got a nice taste.
I love that. Like it's something to change up a little bit, right? Like bring it in, not make it so hard that you need to do this. You have a couple and then you fall flat on your face.
Yeah. This is like 6 wheat ales in.
I went down to see our buddy Brian down at Bird's Beers today here in Hooksett, New Hampshire. and I've already had a couple. I also had some mead while I was there. He gave me a couple samples of them. Bought a bottle of mead.
What was there a meadery there? Is it called a meadery?
It is called the meadery, but no, it was just
weird word to say. Oh, nice. There used to be, or I don't know if there still is, but there was one in Manchester. In the mills,
Ancient Fire,
something like that. Yeah.
And then they're not there. They're not around anymore. You have one in Londonderry. There's another one in Center Ossipee, but the one I have is from Slovakia. Oh, he gave me 2 from Poland. They were fucking delicious. Right now, I'm drinking a Magnified Brewing Smoothie Sour Ale. I said I wasn't going to go smoothie sour ales tonight, but, well, here we are. I've got those, and then I went back old school again. I brought out the wine bucket of beers.
So that smoothie sour, what is that? Because that is like that this type of beer is slowly, maybe not so slowly, becoming like maybe my favorite type of beer.
That's what, like, I walked in and he's getting a new shipment of Drecker Brewing out of North Dakota tomorrow, and I was like, fuck, I'll be back. So this one is trade proof. It is 4.5%. It is brewed with raspberry, strawberry, blackberry, guava, and boysenberry. It's fucking, they're delicious. Like, they're thicker.
I like the thickness. I love the
too.
thickness. It's, if it's not thick, it's not for me.
That's why I love going to Los Primos. The thickness and the waitress. Oh my fucking! I was telling another friend of mine. So there's this girl I work with. I was talking to her about a client. This is before we got out to Denver, and she was like, so I live in Denver. I live a mile high up. Am I part of the Mile High Club? I'm like, you're my friend. Like you're my people. You're my friend.
You are my friend. Yeah.
And I was telling her, I'm like, you want to talk about some shit? I'm like, this fucking ass is Hall of Fame ballot, first ballot, no doubt, like right away in the Hall of Fame of asses. She's like, send me a pic.
Speaking of the Mile High Club, we're gonna take it to Los Primos.
Yeah, we're going to Los Primos. But yeah, no. So going back, I'll probably go back for Drecker, but they're unique. Like I was going in for pilsners and lagers, and I walked out with 7 smoothie sour ales, a double IPA, and a fucking bottle of mead. Like, how does that happen?
Oh boy, yeah. So this weekend I had one of the sack lunch by Branch and Blade. Mm-hmm. My God. It's just so good. And it's a sour beer that has peanut butter in it. And you're like, is this going to be good? But again, Branch and Blade every time.
What have they ever done wrong to anybody?
I don't know.
Like it's that uncle that shows up and is just the funkle that lets you do whatever, but takes care of you and protects you and never lets you get in harm's way unless if it's the good kind of harm.
See, and this is the reason why I think Branch and Blade might be becoming one of the best breweries, if not the best brewery in the state. They do a lot, they do the IPA side very, very well. They do double IPAs very, very well. Mm-hmm. Then they have these wild sours that they're doing that are like that just knock it out of the park. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think they're up for contention. There's got to be some sort of like best brewery in the state.
There is.
Bring it thing that we get. Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Oh, for bring it? Yeah, we'll do it. Because the other ones
bring it because I don't know if anyone has done it, but yeah.
Well, but here's the thing: is like it's always the voting of like the local paper, the local whatever TV station. It's just like 603 Brewery. I'm like, fuck them. They suck.
Yeah, they're not good.
No,
sorry.
Pipe Dream, cool. You can have same beer with the same artificial flavoring, and the same like fuck off. So, all right, I don't know how many people stay for the beer talk, but that's all right. But no, I think off season we completely transform from a softball podcast into a traveling beer podcast show.
The thing with the beer podcast is like I don't know anything about the intricacies of beer other than what I like to drink, which is 98% of the beers I open.
And that's fine. Like so here's my thing. When I used to be
I'm not the scientific guy who's going to come in and tell you, oh, this one is there's something wrong with this. I don't know.
There's other podcasts for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, this is brewed with this.
Simcoe.
Oh, that's fucking good.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a Simcoe hop tastes like, but
No, I can tell you some of the hops I don't like in IPAs, but like, man, we're gonna have some fun with that. Off-season ideas brewing already, and we're not even in July.
it's
We're
because
already.
it's because it's rained every single Saturday since April. Like it's not
Oh,
even. It's like it's crazy how little softball is actually happening.
well, and that you brought that up well too. Like we heard this rumor, so we got a text on the Bring It hotline earlier last week. Sorry, I never texted you back. Random person that I definitely will remain nameless. But we got a text on June on Thursday saying, "Hey, word on the street is the Directors Cup is back this year on Friday night before the Firecracker." And that's just the word on the street. And I brought it in our group chat. I said, "Hey, boys, the Bring It hotline got blown up. Listen to this." And Dustin, you put it right. You're like, there's not been any fucking tournaments. Like, that's going to cost money to put it on. Like, and there just hasn't been tournaments to make money.
Yeah, and since then, and I thought for sure that there's no shot that that's going to happen. Just because it seems like an expense that if I were JB, I don't know if I would really want to do that, especially where he's had to cancel so many tournaments this year.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's true. It's happening.
Oh, baby!
And it's happening, I think, in a better fashion than it ever has.
Well, what do you mean?
So there's an open division, and then
Yes,
there's a
there
futures D and E division.
Just the best players in the below C, which I love. Right now we have the teams that have put 2 teams in are Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York. I talked to JB last night. We were trying to get him on tonight. He's behind the dish somewhere. So if you're in Vernon and JB's behind the dish at your 6:15 and 7:30 game,
chirp him just a little bit.
Go easy on him. Go get him. Go get him, boys. But yeah, no. So I was talking with him last night. So when he told me that, he's still waiting on some directors to get to let him know. I mean, why the hell wouldn't every state have a open and futures division team down there?
I mean, obviously it's an expense. You know, you probably want to put together some sort of uniform for this.
BYB.
You got to make sure that you have the guys who are going. There's guys who might get asked that aren't playing in the Firecracker. You know what I mean? There's guys that just don't go for the to the Firecracker until later on. Like it happens because So the last time they had it, I played in it, and there was that whole thing. Like there was for the New Hampshire team, there was a wedding, I think, that night or the next morning. So there's like 3 or 4 guys that just couldn't make it. That were like pretty key guys that you would need, especially from New Hampshire. But man, just looking at the guys who play in New Hampshire now, I'm like, man, our team, if we're doing this, if if New Hampshire does this, they could have a really good open division and D&E division team. Like I think there's a lot of good ball coming out of New Hampshire at this point. And I've also heard that New Hampshire can also have Maine players on it as well.
Holy shit.
That's a good group of guys. Good pool of players there. So
if you're allowed to pull, if New Hampshire's allowed to pull out of Maine, holy fuck. Like, get out of here. That's big.
That, and also you look at states like New York and you see, I see that there's a smoke team. So you're like, now that they're going to pull from upstate New York and from the Long Island area, and that team's going to be really good. So
yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to be there. I mean, hopefully New Hampshire has a team. I know one of us probably will be asked. I would hope one of us is at least asked. I'm looking at you.
I would hope that all of us are asked. Even Coco, who's not playing.
He's not even playing. Can keep a book.
I mean, we're going to go down there. I think we were planning on being down there anyway.
Correct.
To kind of to stream some of the game. There was a game that was going to happen.
Oh, really?
The night before. I definitely talked to you about it.
Sorry, I'm
off air. But
yeah. Oh, yes.
But I don't know if that's still
I
taking
don't
place.
know if
I
that.
can't imagine that it's going to now
No.
that this is happening, but that
The
would have been a
green
cool
grass
thing.
was mowed, is what you're saying?
Yeah, sure. Uh, but yeah, either way, I think we were down at the home run derby last year
Yeah.
that I think Kale and R put on, and
Yes. Yeah.
that was
Froggy,
fun.
that's
That was a
awesome.
good time. I think Benny allegedly hit like, what was it, 17 home runs in a row in Crocs?
Yes. In Crocs, in 4-wheel drive.
17. Yeah.
Yeah. It was stupid.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. So yeah, no, and I told JB last night, I said, JB, whatever we can do to help out, help promote it. Obviously, I think you're going to be playing on that open team. I don't know if New Hampshire's going to put 2 teams in. I will be down there broadcasting. I do understand the hard part with the D division, or the Futures division, however they want to phrase it, where like if you're playing at the Plex Friday night until 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then you're playing in Enfield at 7 a.m. That's tough.
So the time that they did it before, it was single elimination. There were
Okay.
6 teams then,
Yeah.
and 2 teams got the bye or whatever, and then it was just like,
Go.
it's a single elimination. They used 2 fields. It was maybe a few hours.
That's awesome. Like, that's going to be a fun night. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So, JB, Hick, thanks for, JB, thanks for putting this on. Hick, getting 2 teams in. New York. Who's New York's director?
I have no clue.
JMO, thanks for getting 2 teams into New York, or
did it,
Verb.
yep.
Yeah, whoever. But no, this is great. I'm looking forward to it. I think Rhode Island could put a really good D team together. I think they could, or a Futures division together. I think every team every state in New England could put a really good Futures team together too.
Yeah, I think Rhode Island would have a pretty decent open division as well.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. So
you sure about that? Fuck.
They'd
have a great one.
Yeah, it's gonna be good ball. I think for if the guys who are gonna should be on those teams can get down there.
Yeah, and that's definitely going to be the thing. I got to tell you, speaking of softball in Connecticut and just things growing in softball, I feel like my softball career has really taken a major step forward. And the reason being, I'm finally in a group chat with TB, and I've had the experience of I've had the enjoyment of experiencing a TB group chat.
Yeah. He's
like
great.
No other. It's like no
he's
other.
Great. Yeah. It's why you never know what you're going to get. And except for the fact that you are at some point going to get some sort of meat that's being cooked on a video. And,
yeah. So which way you want to go? You want to go north or you want to go south here?
I don't know what's south, so we might as well go north.
Oh, it's test of the best.
Oh, let's start with test of the best.
Yeah, test of the best.
So they did Saturday. They did the mixed firecracker for this open division only, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That sucks, but I mean, it is what it is when you're getting rain. How much rain? A lot of rain on dirt fields. Yeah, it's just
they don't hold.
Is what it is.
Well, so.
Yeah.
But I've got the the test of the best. So I think I don't even know who won the gold. Whatever.
I think it was a team out of New Jersey. It was like John's fried chicken or something like that. But
John's pork roll sandwiches.
Yeah. But Tit came in third in that tournament. That's a good tournament for them.
Yeah.
That's a very good tournament for them.
Love seeing
that. Are they back?
Is Tit back? So. Having Pucko back running a team is always great, though. Having Pucko back did he ever leave? I feel like he tries to leave.
Yeah, exactly. He tries to, but he's not going to be able to ever. I did watch some of that, the Silver Flight Championship, and that was uneventful. Who was that?
MJS in Full Send.
Full Send, yeah. I think it was an 11-4 game. I must have missed all but 2 runs. Yeah. I mean, I watched like maybe 3 or 4 innings, and there was like a couple of hits. I was just like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe everybody's tired. Maybe some people are hurt. I don't know, but it was bad.
Cool. So let's
No
move on
offense.
to the test of the best. Then. Let's get away.
Test
from
of the
that.
best, where real softball happened.
Yep. According to this video.
Boom. I think
can't stop. I can't
that
stop
is the
looking at
definition
boobs.
of dropping it like it's hot.
Holy shit! Dropped it like she got fucking dropped on the surface of the sun, just melted into the turf.
That was what a move.
Fucking V.
I still think it was a move. I don't think she was getting hurt. I think it was look, see, like, I'm going up, down. Ooh.
I think she stepped on the rubber. So if we're gonna analyze this, let's go full screen here. I think
Should we go? Can you
she stepped on the rubber. Yep, ready. Boom.
Oh, see, I'm not even seeing anything.
Yep.
No, she's
No,
planted.
she straight
her
up
back
tripped
foot.
on it.
Her
Wow.
back foot is on the rubber. Yeah, I don't know.
V, we got.
But I like it, and I'm really hoping that we see it at Le Pif this weekend.
I really want to see
Le
it
Pif
so
this
bad.
weekend.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. But let's get to the test of the best here quickly. Let's run through this. Great to see. I gotta tell you, like, Grip It and Rip It won it. They're putting on a show right now. I feel like second year team made a couple nice pickups over the winter, not winter. They're doing a lot of good stuff. Wall Stars though. Wall Stars having
Very
a
good
nice run.
Yeah, beating Storm, that's a good win.
It's a huge win.
Yeah, and then beating all the other C teams that they played in this tournament, I believe.
Like, they beat Run Like the Wind did, or AKA Relocated Twat Waffles, 1916. That's a very good team as well. Like, that would have been a hell of a game to watch. A couple of good teams going at it there. Bobby Pins, I don't know if Bobby Pins were missing people this weekend or what the deal was, because they went 0-1-1 in pool play.
They're
But then
always
they
in
went
the
through
mix, though.
Bracket, right?
They're always in the mix. That's the thing. Like, they were putting up massive runs for this tournament. Like, you look at all the other games and there's not many runs. They're putting up, 15 plus almost every game.
They put up 19, 18, 16, 14, and then they lost to Bololi 8-6. Like, I almost jumped on for those. I know we were talking. I almost jumped on for that Bololi Bobby Pins game and then the Bololi Grip It. Ladies, I love your fucking game. I love the players and watching y'all. I was supposed to get home Saturday night from vacation. I had a 32-hour travel day, so I just didn't have it in me. I apologize. I'll take care of y'all up in Sherbrooke.
I think they call a 32-hour travel day actually a travel weekend.
Yeah, started Saturday at 5:00. We got to the airport. Our flight was delayed until 9:50. Landed at BWI at 11:30. Went to the hotel. Flew back out the next day at 11:30. Got home at 2:00 after picking up the dog. It was a fun fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah. They asked, they're like, "Do you want to stay in Charlotte or do you want to go to Baltimore?" I'm like, "Get me to Baltimore, because then I can get to like Hartford, Portland, Providence, Boston if we can't get to Manch." So.
Yep.
But yeah, so I mean, we're going to see a couple of these teams up there. We're going to see Grip It and Rip It. We're going to see Bololi. I think the Sharks are going as well. Wall Stars will be there. I think Good Times coming as well. Maybe the Reapers too. So like Girl Scout dropouts, are they coming? Like, we're going to see a lot of these teams.
Do we have the women's bracket? I thought for some reason we had some sort of, do we? Oh, look at you.
Dustin.
This looks wonderful.
Thank you. I know. Things are a little different now that I'm back. We're prepared.
Wow. And you can almost make it out. Like it's.
We can zoom into the areas. Yes.
Yeah.
But
all right. Nice.
Yeah. So we're in good shape. So let's zip through the rest of this, ladies. Sorry, we're not going to give it because we have a bigger thing coming up this weekend. No offense. But yeah, let's look at. I do want to look at this since we're not
Big
giving a ton
things
of
coming
time
this
here.
weekend.
Okay. So the tournament MVP was Vanessa Pascal because she can't fucking stand on a mount.
Because of that one move.
Yeah, that one move. And then the silver upper flight was.
Here's your tournament MVP.
Tournament MVP, Vanessa Pascal.
Okay.
Looked like somebody took her out back and just fucking hit her in the back with a 9-gauge. Oh, Game Up Girls out of New Haven, Connecticut won the upper flight, and then Venom won the lower flight. So, congratulations, ladies. Fucking V, you're a goddamn beauty. Is Coco? I saw Coco in the green room. Is he just decided?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
good?
he probably just decided that nothing is working because I didn't see a microphone or his face. So he's decided he's not going to go. But we're going.
We're still going strong, and here we are.
Yeah,
We're going to go
PIF.
right from the test of the best right into the. This doesn't look great. We're going right into this. Let's see if
it just needs to be a little bit smaller.
No, this isn't working either. All right, whatever. All right, so let's zoom right in here and let's take a look here on the left side of the bracket. Also, did you see the video today from the PIF on Facebook? No. Classique PIF on Facebook. It is just underwater.
Underwater?
Yeah, the main field, the men's field, it looks like a skating rink right now.
Oh, but I did see that they had some of those people with the ribbons and the trapeze people.
Acrobats.
They had acrobat people right in the middle. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. You want to pop that up here real quick?
I don't have a video here, but I have a.
Okay, I'll find. I got it real quick. Oh, I've got it right here. Yeah, there. Wait, why isn't this not showing? Hold on. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, all I've heard though is that they play it. They play the tournament. You are going to play in the rain.
Good. That's what I want to hear. Yeah. So welcome to Le PIF 2023. That is the men's. Is that the men? No, that's the men's field right there. Yep. That's looking down at the men's field. So that looks fun.
Look who's here.
Yeah, this is.
Hey guys.
Back from the rape dungeon. Here comes Coco. We're showing what the field looks like at the PIF right now.
It looks nice.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yep,
gorgeous.
So it's gonna be an interesting weekend for sure.
Faux show.
Just if it doesn't stop raining, will we get any weather? Is that the only weather we can have at this point?
I think that's it. So I actually ordered. We ordered raincoats. I've got the cell phone holder that Ashley Laramie has with the roof on it. I've got multiple battery packs going that are wireless charging so I can keep my mic going. We're in fucking good shape for this weekend, boys. Let me tell you, we're going to be broadcasting as many games as possible. I'm going to have the tripod. We're going to be staying within the Wi-Fi range. Unless if one of our Canadian viewers has a hotspot, we'll take that from you. But otherwise, we're going to be broadcasting. I'm hoping to hit about 15 games.
That sounds insane. That sounds crazy. But
we do it for the people.
Yeah. Do you think if the softball tournament gets rained out, do you think they're going to have maybe like a poutine eating contest or something along those lines?
I'd be in for it.
They will run out of beer.
I don't know if I would do
for
good.
Sure.
Poutine is a heavy food. But if any of the, anyone from around the Sherbrooke area can give us any sort of tip on where the best poutine is, that would be nice. Because I think we're going to try to get over there.
Is there any smoked meat in the area?
Smoked bologna.
I was telling TB about it today. He's like, what? No. He's like, all right, let's go.
No, we're not, TB, we're not eating smoked bologna. It's not happening.
I tell you one thing I'm not doing up there. Remember those guys that were behind us at the home run derby? I am not entering a beer drinking competition with those guys in Montreal.
With that man. It wasn't those guys. It was that guy.
He had 35 in front of him.
He had a 30 rack of empties in front of him. Yeah, it was good.
It was impressive.
He's not a quitter.
It was fucking impressive. Oh no, our girls are going to be not at the field on Friday. Our Recoil girls. I'm looking forward to seeing them again. I can't wait to see the Recoil girls again. I love that team. That was such a fun team last year.
Yeah, they have multiple fields here too.
Yeah, the women do, which is great to see.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of women's teams in this tournament.
There are. This is a huge tournament to be fucking raining all weekend. So Friday night we got Grip It, Rip It, Yeti taking on Distinction Hockey.
I think that's his distinction.
Distinction hockey management.
Hockey.
I don't know if it's distinction.
No, I think that's
it's
an
in
English
French.
word.
It's in French, so it's Distinction.
But
Oh,
it's
and then
not
we got
in French.
Girl Scout dropouts and Sharks at. Oh wait, no. We got Reapers and Adrenaline Lady take at Friday at 8. That's the Friday night game.
What a tough draw here for Grip It and Rip It and Bololi to play.
Mhm.
If say Grip It and Rip It wins that first game, you kind of expect them to win. I'm not sure what the other teams look like,
Right.
but you got to figure Grip It and Rip It is a decent team. Really, they're a really good team. They're a really good team.
This is probably where I'm going to start my Saturday, 8 a.m. at the Quintel Women's Field to watch Bololi play the winner of this game.
Yeah, that's where that's where I would be if I wasn't playing.
Well, excuse me.
I'm just saying
then
that's the game to watch. I think that's the best 8:00 game you're gonna find.
Right, and then this is probably that old women's Pro Action team last year, taking on the winner of Girl Scout Dropout and Sharks, which that is going to be a great game.
That should be a good game
on
too.
Friday night at 8 p.m. at the Blue Field.
That you got to figure Sharks is gonna win that one. Not saying anything against the GSD ladies, but Sharks have been kind of on a roll too.
Sharks have been fucking buzzing. They've been hunting. They've been swimming through the waters like they're a fucking submergible looking for the fucking Titanic.
Oh, geez, that got crushed. That's not a good thing to be.
What the fuck is he doing? Like that controller, it wasn't even a PlayStation controller. It was a generic Walmart controller.
No,
fucking
it was
steering a
Logitech.
submergible.
Was it a Logitech? I figured it was a Mad Catz.
It was a Logitech, but it was like from 2005. Hayes, how did we not talk about that?
You guys didn't talk about that last week?
That would have been something to talk about. I mean,
I know
there
how
was-
much I've been waiting for.
It's kind of a weird thing because like the
Why?
company's a bunch of it because I still feel like there was a kid on there.
Yeah, he didn't even want to go
so-
on there.
Yeah,
So
like that
here's
part,
the thing.
like the human side of it, I feel bad for. But
Yeah, so I kind of here's what I did. I was like kind of comparing it to the whole Kobe Bryant thing,
okay,
and everybody was super sad about that.
yeah,
I think right
I'm
It
I'm
didn't get
curious
much
to see
humor.
where this is. I'm curious. I'm not seeing the
This-
parallel yet. I'm waiting to see
because
if
they
I
were
find
in
it.
a small thing that just it either crashed or imploded like this. This one, there are so many fucking crazy ass funny memes out there about this goddamn. It looks like a propane tank. It looks like a propane tank that someone dropped in the water, and they were like, "Everybody in," and they were like, "We're going down 13,000 feet." What the fuck is happening? So they're engineers at my work, fucking nerds. They're talking to me about it, and they're like, the stuff that they built this with, you can buy it like Home Depot.
Yes.
Like it's not like top grade.
Nope.
and
Yeah.
it had
And I'm just
already
like,
been through the ringer
God.
once.
Well, no. So that was the third time that it had gone down.
Yes.
The first two were okay, from what I gather. But there was a guy, there was like a whistleblower that got fired or whatever, saying this is not going to like you cannot go down several times with this
Right.
thing. It's not gonna work. And they said that what was it, out of the reach of communication within like an hour and a half of it leaving.
Yeah, and I think I also saw something about the people that have gone down before were like, yep, no, that happened before. We couldn't talk to them almost the entire trip.
Yeah.
Like you're so far away that Wi-Fi or whatever it can't connect. So that's what the Logitech controller's for. Like,
Well, the Logitech controllers that move the machine.
right, and I'm saying they couldn't communicate back and forth. So they
Yeah, this one was good. No supplement could get any cheaper. It's
Could get any cheaper.
There are just so many like really
really
great
good ones.
memes. Yeah.
Oh.
But really, like what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Something I saw today, they had to like go to the bathroom in a bucket.
But never been used.
Yeah. But you
Right, but-
like just sit. It's like sitting
Did you
in
see
in a
the
van.
picture? Did you see the picture of where they were sitting? Like you can't. Five people
like a
couldn't
rug.
lay down in there.
Coco, it looks like where you're sitting right now, but you're
Yeah,
underwater.
it looks like you're fucking. Yeah, looks like your dungeon, buddy.
This thing is, I have a real light on, and I have the light that I never used before. I
ring
have them
light,
both
yeah.
going.
You're not
Ring
supposed to
light.
have. I don't think. I think it works better when you just have the ring light on.
Well, last time I tried to do that, I was in a rape dungeon. I had no lights on.
It was funny. I did
fix your lighting.
I did the Merrimack Minute on Thursday with Colby Boulay. It's the league podcast. We do it on our league Facebook page. And I was in a dark room, and I took my cell phone. I turned the flashlight on, and I shown it. I shown it on myself, and guess what? It worked fabulously.
Yeah, I'm catching strays. I don't even go to league anymore.
Yeah, maybe listen to the league podcast. You would have caught it. You would have been surprised.
I did listen to it the one time. I was listening tonight too. I missed the meat talk about TB.
Oh, that's when you tuned in? Okay, good.
Yeah.
What a weird thing that was, huh?
What?
What a weird thing that was. Just the whole bat situation.
that.
His bat got the umpire put the bat in somebody else's dugout, allegedly.
All
So,
right, so that's the women's. Let's head on over to the men's.
well, there's still women's on this side, right? Oh no, this is the losers bracket. What?
Yeah, so this is a double elimination tournament.
This
I
is
think
so wacky. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, and here's the men's side. So we touched upon this last week since there's nothing else to talk about. So let's really fucking zoom in here, really nice and tight. Oh baby. So Friday night at 6:30, we're gonna have Team Pro Action taking on the Marlins. Jasmine Chisholm's going to be up here at the Quintel Park in Sherbrooke.
They're hot right now. You got to watch out for them
right now.
ones.
I like Pro Action. I like those guys, and we're gonna get a chance to see them. I know I didn't get a chance to see Sean Prue wasn't down here. Ryan Mayu wasn't down, so I get to see some of those guys again, which I'm looking forward to. And I don't know their first baseman's name on Team Pro Action, but I love that big motherfucker.
It's Maxine, isn't it?
Is it Maxine? I think you're right.
I think it is.
I love that big motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a good. He makes some crazy ass plays at first.
Yeah,
You're always
he does.
like, oh my god, and then he fucking murders the ball too.
And he's getting triples and shit. And then the 8:00 game, we have Bololi Publiform taking on the Nova Scotia Voyageurs. I like a good Voyager. I want some.
Like I said, it's not a voyeur. It's not a voyeur, but it's a Voyager.
So that'll be good.
Do you think they're coming by ship? Do you think they're coming over by
A submersible.
a
If Belly,
submersible?
if Belly's on this team, they're coming over by jet ski, right
tell
down
you-
the St. Lawrence.
I can tell you, Belly is not on that team.
Who's he playing with? He's with Pro Action, right? No, he's with Bololi.
He's with National Gold below.
Oh shit! Another reason I get to love NG. I fucking love Belly. Like he's one of those guys that just, he's one of those guys that just makes you smile and you want to hug him all the time and drink 48 beers.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. He told us in the group chat today that he's had one beer in an entire month.
Oh, is that why the belly's
I don't know
going
if
a
he's
little bit?
I don't know if he's saving it all up for this weekend or
Probably
what.
is.
But
I also heard you had somebody else from around here playing with you guys this weekend. So
yeah, we got a
right-handed
couple,
hitter, yeah,
right-handed hitter.
a little shooter, young kid.
Yes,
yeah.
I was gonna talk to you about it afterwards, but yeah.
I'm available.
Bringing up the kid. Bringing up the kid.
Actually, no, I'm not available. I got broadcasting to do. Thanks, though. That's why.
I was going to talk to you about the pickup that we made.
I know. I like that. I found out today in that group chat with TB, which is fucking amazing, but not as amazing as this. So that's Friday night. Friday night we're gonna do Pro Action Public Forum, Bololi Public Forum.
Do you think
I
you're
don't
gonna
know
get?
who I'm gonna do.
That's what she said. Do you think you're gonna get like a? I was asking the question, and you don't even know. Somewhat of a schedule for the people.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
I'm gonna.
at least with the men's side, you can kind of
Yeah,
because you're not leaving Quintal or Quintal.
No, I'm staying at Quintal. So what I'm kind of, where the fuck is it? So I'm kind of thinking. So that's 8:00. So I'm going to do that game. So that's Saturday morning. I'm going to do Bololi. Hopefully, grip it, rip it. 6:30. Honestly, I'm probably going to do the grip it and rip it game Friday at 6:30, and then I'm probably going to flip on over. I don't know, man.
To the Bololi 8:00 game.
Yeah, I think I might go do the men's Bololi game. Although that just sucks because I would like to watch one of these two teams, but I'll be able to watch them this weekend. Didn't
it start earlier on Friday last year? At least the women's side.
Thought it did, right?
Because I feel like we were there like I don't know 4:00,
4 or 5
and
o'clock.
yeah, 4 or 5 o'clock, and they were playing, and there was no men's game going on.
I thought so. You're right. Good point.
Yeah.
Did it have pools last year for women?
No,
No, it was just
women's is
tournament.
double elimination,
Double.
and men's is the pool. Yeah. But the men's in the pool is so the top two from each are going to move on. I think we said that.
Yeah.
Yep, we talked about that.
And then so that's what I'm looking on Friday. Saturday, I'm going to do the Bololi, hopefully the Grip It game at 8. And then Saturday, I don't know. I mean, there's no 8:00 game on Saturday morning. 12:30 is the earliest game on
No,
men's.
the
B3
blue, the
versus
top line.
B4.
B3
B3 versus B4 Saturday.
Oh, ew. Why is that set up like that?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's because B3 is the first team, and I don't know, or the last team.
Fucking
Who the
Quebec.
fuck
What
knows?
are you doing,
Yeah.
Quebec? What's this? A2, A4, Marlins, and Big Dog. So I'll put something together. I'll put it out I'll put something together on the Bring It Facebook page, so you guys kind of have a rough idea of what's going on and maybe where I'll be. Subject to fucking change. If I watch a team and they're beating the shit out of somebody, I'm gonna fucking bolt and see what's going on in the women's. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to the poutine tent. Maybe I'll go to the smoked meat tent. Maybe I'll get another 6-pack of Coors Light.
No way you're going to the smoked meat tent.
Dustin,
it wasn't that good, man.
I'm
it wasn't
350 fucking pounds. I am
don't
not
care.
passing up smoked meat.
That's not smoked meat.
No, but it's more of like the nostalgia where like
what is nostalgic about that?
I used to spend a lot of time in Montreal where you get some good smoked meat.
There's not even cheese on that sandwich. It's
and there shouldn't be. It's meat, mustard, rye bread. Boom. Good night.
Give
me some fucking poutine and surround me with Coors Lights like a good old Canadian boy.
Oh man, I don't know. After that one last year, I had enough.
It wasn't good.
No.
It wasn't good. Sunday's gonna suck.
As far as rain?
Sunday at the Piff's gonna suck.
Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, because it's gonna rain. Right now the game's scheduled for 5:30. That's not gonna be the case. I think we're gonna be late.
No. They schedule those games like there's like an hour or two in
between. Oh my God, that's right. They always do that. A half hour between games.
Yeah. Because they have the whole crew out there taking care of the fields and whatnot.
And they don't run early.
No.
They're
usually right on time.
Oh my God. I was thinking because of rain delays and weather delays. That's not going to be the case.
Possible. But I mean you're going to be I think if it's raining you're going to be playing as long as it's not
the field's fine.
Too bad.
Teddy texted me. I'm in North Carolina. He's like, hey, if I come to the Piff, can you drive me home? I'm like, sure. I'm like, where's your car going to be? He's like, well, maybe you can drop me off at my parents' cabin, half hour out of the way. And I was just like, I'm like, Teddy, we'll talk when I get back from vacation. But no, like what I'm going to do is if your car's on my way, I will drop you off in Littleton or whatever on the north of 93. You can get picked up there. You can grab your car. I don't give a fuck. As soon as that last game's over and I get off the field, I'm in my truck and gone.
After being on your feet for
3 days.
32 hours.
32 hours of travel. Oh, I know the weather's going to hold off for I think the fireworks. I hope the weather holds off for the home run derby because that is fun. I want to at least get those. I would like for it to not be raining towards like the end of the day in the bracket.
I'm just hoping
But
that
we'll see.
we get to play.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice weekend if we do.
It will be a great weekend, and we won't be seeing hopefully none of this.
If you do see this, this weekend, someone's going to be very muddy.
Yeah.
I hope
No more
There's
Coors
going to be
Light.
a lot of dirt.
I hope he tanks it while I'm broadcasting one of her games. Nothing more I want to see. So, it'll be a great weekend. Looking forward to seeing all of our friends from Nova Scotia or Halifax. Rob, what's that Irish cream you talk about?
Oh yeah,
Remember that cream liquor that one time?
yeah. Bring some cream liquor.
I'm gonna message Rob on the side. I'm gonna have him bring me some cream liquor from Halifax. But yeah, no, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good to see all of our friends from up north. Didn't get a chance to see the Recoil ladies. Got to see Pro Axion at the Blow the Open, and I don't know. This is just a fucking cool weekend, regardless.
It's crazy. I'm looking at the pictures that they posted earlier in the week. There's a bunch of people here on a random Monday night.
Well, it's Canada week. It's Canada Day is
that's
on
right,
Saturday.
yeah.
Canada Day is July 1st. So this is how I always remembered it, because free agency in the NHL always starts on July 1st, which is Canada Day, and then we have July 4th 3 days later, which is our Independence Day, not the movie, but the actual Independence Day.
It's a good movie though.
It is. I mean, God, I just hope the aliens don't come this year. Why not start July 5th or 6th? July 6th start free agency. So. That's
And then they have this apparatus on the field right above the pitcher's mound, and they got the ribbons and all sorts of stuff here. I'm sorry.
My computer started updating, and he fucking went gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Am I gurgling?
No, you sound good.
No,
What's
you're
going
fine.
on here?
Are you okay? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I think my computer's going into an update of some sort.
Oh, it's perfect timing for it.
Shut it down. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you live.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back.
You're back, so we don't have to do it. No, we'll do it. All right, we'll see you guys in Quebec.
See you guys.
See ya.